Donald Trump calls Bitcoin a scam? What does that mean for Shiba INU? Find out in this video. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon so every time I bring out a video, you'll be notified right away. Also, in the description box below and first pinned comment, step 1, visit my website, themillionaireofjob.com, if you want to learn how to build a passive income online properly, step by step, A to Z. And just all you have to do is make sure you take action. I'm going to send you a free video over once you go to our website and put in your best email address in. And step 2 is join my Facebook group where I provide a ton of value. All you have to do is answer 3 questions and I will approve you. Donald Trump calls Bitcoin a scam, right? So this has ultimately brought Bitcoin down hard, because when he was asked that, what do you think of the stock market and Bitcoin? Donald Trump said that the stock market's a bit high, so he hasn't invested in the stock market in some time. And when it came to Bitcoin, he said it's a scam because it's in competition with the U.S. dollar. So, soon as he flooded that in the news, Bitcoin just got whacked again. So, Bitcoin this year was at $64,829, and then now it's actually a lot lower than 36,000. It's a bit lower than 36,000. And what crazy thing about Bitcoin is, it takes like one or two people to really just crash it a bit. And I think the whales know this is happening, and they are profiting huge when it comes to this. Every time there's a huge dip, they buy. That's what they've been doing. Like, they're not buying up here, right? They don't buy up here. They are buying the dip. These big dips like this is when they buy.
The opening bell for Wall Street is
Let me close that for a second. Yeah, so they're just buying the dips. But overall, Bitcoin is still up 23% year to date. Let's just look at the comments here when it comes to the Bitcoin. There's it's a mixed reaction or mixed feelings. This person just said Trump is right. Trump is on the right track. Bitcoin is a national security. Over 5% of Bitcoin is still held by unidentified mystery hacker who invented it. His holding currently worth $30 billion. If Bitcoin became a global medium of exchange, the mystery man would control 5% of the world's money supply, and for all we know, he's working for Putin, China, or North Korea. And this person's like, total FUD. It's a short list of persons behind the creation of Bitcoin. There's also evidence early coins were burnt, and by the way, a few banking families profit greatly and continuously off the U.S. money supply. But as you point out, if the future has a worldwide massive stored value, then staking your position now, just a fraction of Bitcoin can literally set you up for generational wealth. I guess there is a mystery behind Bitcoin, but I also think Bitcoin isn't going anywhere because it's just gotten too big now. And the popularity has grown. It's almost like when the internet first got introduced, a lot of people were saying the internet was going to, last and it's going to go down. But here we are on the internet today, kind of thing. And another person just said, I noticed a lot of Bitcoin supporters tout its inflationary advantages against the dollar. With Bitcoin, the issue is deflationary. It can be worth $60,000 on Friday and $30,000 on Monday. It is not a currency, and you only worth what someone else will give you for it. As usual, Trump is right. Can't wait to get him back. And then this person just said, Bitcoin and all cryptocurrency is doomed after FBI cracked the crypto and seized the Bitcoin wallet of Russians who were paid ransomware for hacking the East Coast pipeline. Joe printing money ruins the dollar. You clearly haven't taken the time to learn about Bitcoin. It has finite supply of 21 million. It's the hardest money the world has ever seen. I don't know what that means, but the dollar is down 50% in buying power since 1990, which is true. The only way I think the dollar would ever do well again is if we go back to the gold standard. That's it. Stop printing money out of thin air. Stop loaning people money that doesn't exist and charge people interest on it. So anyway, this is not a political post. I'm just reading the comments. There's, there are people on both sides. To me, Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere. it does, is very volatile, obviously. And the only thing I don't like about Bitcoin is that the news or whatever media is covering about it can really manipulate the market. And the whales know this, and then they take advantage of this, right? So let's just go to crypto market cap again. Obviously, the market is huge red again because of the FUD. Again, Donald Trump says something, and it's red everywhere. Same thing with Elon Musk. He says something about crypto or Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is down, the entire market is pretty much down. I mean, this is red all over again. Kind of reminds me of that crypto crash. So what does that mean for Shiba? I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Once, Bitcoin is down, everything is down. Shiba took it really hard. It's down in the last 7 days, 21%, and it's down 16% just in the last 24 hours. Now, I mean, it's not because it's not worth a lot yet. There's a few things coming for Shiba that's going to help it really skyrocket regardless. So the one thing is coming out is the Shiba Swap, which is going to help this currency big time. And also, Robinhood is thinking about, putting them on their exchange, which is going to help them big time. So at this point, do not freak out. It doesn't matter what crypto you've invested in. This is actually time to buy, to be honest. Now, before I go further, do not take my advice literally. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. You should only risk what you are willing to lose. Do not put your life savings in crypto. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Don't ever do that. If you have a little bit of money here and there, you can play around with, I would use that. But anyway, my advice is not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only. So let's just go last 7 days. We did peak at, 5 zeros in from the dot. So this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, never mind. Not 5. 4 zeros with the 1, which is probably been the highest for a while. And it was hovering around the 9 with the 5 zeros in with the 9 for a while. And obviously, it kind of stabilized. And then we got the FUD yesterday. FUD, massive FUD. So once yesterday's news came out and Bitcoin dropped, so did Shiba. I mean, it's kind of bouncing back. If you look at, let's say 1 day, it dipped down all the way to 5 zeros with a 6, but now it's back up to 5 zeros and a 7 again. So I mean, it's gonna recover a bit. Every time there's a FUD situation, there's always going to be problems when it comes to the actual coin dropping big time. But I wouldn't worry about it. This is, in my, and again, don't take my advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, this is what the whales do. So for Bitcoin here, they're going to, let's just go down to the last 7 days. Every time there's like a big dip like this, they're buying. And then buying, maybe not. When there's like a big dip like this, buying for sure, and now it's going back up. So they are taking advantage of the FUD, and this is what everyone else should do: take advantage of the FUD, and don't worry about it. Now, if you bought Bitcoin at 60,000, don't sell it. Just keep it now, because if you sell it now, that's a massive loss. So I mean, I believe one day Bitcoin's going to go back up. I think it's going to go over 60,000, so that's when you become profitable. Same thing with Dogecoin here. It's down a bit. You take a look at this. I mean, this got up to, I think it was 43 cents. I mean, just June 2nd, and now it's down to, the lowest it got to was 30 cents, and that's kind of recovering. I think everything is a bit recovering now because it's after the FUD, right? So now it's going to slowly go into recovery mode again. Same thing with XRP. So there you have it. The reason why the market is down again is because there was FUD. And this is the only thing I don't like about cryptocurrency. The FUD really affects the way the market goes when it comes to crypto. I mean, it just takes one or two people to really manipulate this market. But if you're smart, you don't freak out. You hold, you buy the dip, you hold, you buy the dip, and then eventually it'll start going back up again. You're gonna start seeing greens. We'll see how it looks tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. So make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe, click that bell icon so every time I bring on a new video, you'll be notified right away. And also description box below and first pinned comment. I have 2 steps. Step 1, visit my website, themillionairejoe.com. If you want to learn how to build a passive income online where you can use those cash flow and invest it in different type of opportunities, stocks, crypto, real estate, you name it. If you want to learn how to build cash flow without trading your time for money, just visit my website, themillionairejoe.com. And step 2 is join my Facebook group where I provide a ton of value. All you have to do is answer 3 questions and I will approve you. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, buddy.